who has provided program support and many, many years of advocacy for mind builders as well. If you come and say a few words, Councilmember Andy King.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
This here is why we are here. Let's give it here. Madaba, peace be unto you. Stay strong in your endeavor to keep improving the lives of these young people. I have to tell you quickly, I heard of Mind Builders over 20 years ago when we started a basketball program called UDC Basketball. And there was a gentleman who worked here, his name was Herman Gooden. And Herman brought up a team of young people to our league. And this was Mind Builders just trying to, figure themselves out. And they would struggle to get the kids in the game, but they showed up to every game. That's the most important thing that you can tell a child. If they want help and they need support, they have to show up. And I applaud you young ladies for continuing to show up. I applaud each and every one of you for showing up. I applaud for each and every one of you who reached in your pocket and showed up. I reach to all the parents who keep showing up to make sure our children have a better future. And we have the support of our borough president, our deputy borough president, our senator, our assembly member, and definitely the council. And when Madaba came to me this year and said, listen, we got to finish this project, but we short X amount of dollars. What can you do? Can you help us? It was a no-brainer. Because why? They always showed up. The children always showed up. Mind Builders was on the map. For some people, they can come and lobby before you. You got to think twice, sometimes 4 times. Sometimes when they walk out the door, you forget you had that meeting with them. But when she walked in the door, it was like, where do I sign? And that's the commitment you have from me. That's the commitment you have from the Bronx delegation. And we'll stay strong to make sure Mind Builders continues to raise the minds and the talents of our young people, not just in the 12th district of the Bronx, but in the entire borough of the Bronx. Thank you, and God bless you. Stay strong.
Do we have any other representatives of legislators that can stand up that want to? Okay. We do have the new, and if we can get Waldo on the mic, if you let Betsy know, Drew.
Where's Waldo?
Oh, there you go. Waldo is in charge of the music department, Waldo Chavez, and I just noticed it was going in and out, so I figured he might tinker around in the meantime. We have the new commissioner of the Department of Cultural Affairs and the deputy commissioner of DDC. So this project for 4 years, and even before these 4 years, was really managed by DDC and DCA. There was a trailer outside for 4 years that they lived in. No. They stayed in during the day. That was their office, working with contractors and us coming in here and working it all out. Wadi Mikhail, who was the project manager, and is still working out the last few pieces of it as well. And DDC and DCA manages all of the money. They manage the contractors, the payments, and helping to supervise the design as well. Commissioner Thomas Finkel-Pearl, if you would.
Okay, I will. I just want to say one thing. One of the things that you said was we manage the money, and I just want to make clear everybody knows it's actually your money, right? Mm-hmm. And so I'd like to, just if everybody here could thank the people of New York, it's your money for an incredible project, and congratulations. I've heard so much about it. I told the borough president when we met maybe a month ago, I got to spend more time in the Bronx, and I've been doing it. Mm-hmm. So I'm really excited to be here. It's just a great moment, and congratulations to everybody involved. It's a great time.
We have, and I know everyone admires, you come in and your mouth drops open, and I had nothing to do with any of that. Fortunately, the wonderful architects that we have didn't ask me about whether I wanted gray walls or whatever. They did let me look at the tiles and pick some colors, but they were geniuses. And I want you to please acknowledge, would you stand up, Scott Marble and Karen Fairbanks. Incredibly talented architects. And we want to make sure that they submit for some awards. As a matter of fact, someone from DCA had mentioned that, and I think you're going to be moving ahead with looking into that as well, right? Fantastic job, fantastic. I mentioned as well before, DDC, the Deputy Commissioner, Mike Nastasi, is here as well. Mike, I don't know if you had anything to say for the Commissioner?
I'm the Assistant Commissioner. I wasn't really prepared.
Okay.
I want to thank Maraha for her patience and loveliness throughout the very difficult construction period. Marvel Fairbanks for being probably one of the greatest architects we had in terms of working on a difficult project with a difficult contractor and executing a design that really works for the building without being too expensive. I really think that. And Waddy McHale, unbelievable perseverance. Unbelievable in terms of the things that had to be done twice here or 3 times. He made sure they were done right, so I just wanted to thank him. So I want to also thank Irene Alpert, as the Deputy Director, who couldn't make it today, and acknowledge my commissioner, my new commissioner, who really would have made it here today, but he's got a lot of things on his plate, and he had his time booked, so unfortunately he couldn't make it. And I want to thank everyone for coming here and wish everyone great success.
Thank you so much.